Craig from weareallzombies.co.uk.
Luke.
What's your role?
My role in the project basically consists of being the website designer, which consists of doing everything on the web and using Flash.
Okay.
And, well, learning to use Flash before I use it.
Have you done much for your project so far?
Don't ask me that, Luke, please.
What have you done?
First you put me in the hot seat.
What
You
have
just
you
grill
done?
me. Oh. Well, you know that I've done experiments with Flash.
Yeah.
So I've done some experiments with moving imagery, moving shapes, basically because we want a graphic design feel to the website.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to use just moving imagery and shapes.
Nice.
Basic moving imagery, so we don't have to take a lot of time using photo manipulation and stuff.
Yeah.
So it would change the design of the everyday zombie website, which is just rubbish, really tacky 80s, bad graphics in my eyes. The text is always awful, and it's just I'm more into the graphic design kind of feel with websites, like a Flash interactive graphic-y. Don't know how else to put it. Websites. I suppose that's our. That might be a bit of a risk for the zombie lovers. So only time will tell. This is an idea that I came up with because Luke took some photos for me of a graveyard, and basically I thought, what can we do with zombies, and how can we make zombies look cool and funky? And I thought, well, a graveyard's kind of quite obvious, so we use a graveyard to take a 360 degree on a tripod of a big, massive, huge graveyard, and it's going to be like, and then I'm going to paste it onto a 2D surface so it looks kind of complete in the fact that it goes all the way around. It's going to have a rotating option screen, so all the different options of what we're going to have on our website is going to be shown on the different option keys. So it's going to be like the merchandise, the game that Dave's doing, the history of zombies, different. There'll probably be this blog that we're doing on the website as well, I'd imagine. I feel like loads of pressure on me to like perform. You know what I mean?
Where the passion for zombies come from?
Well, that's what I thought when he first asked me that question. I was like, passion. Well, our first idea was just like journeys. We were like, well, let's not do a film, let's do a game. So we thought, yeah, what kind of game can we do? And then Dave's like, let's do a zombie game. And we were like, wow, you'd laugh, wouldn't it? Zombie game. So, I mean, obviously I love zombies. I mean, who doesn't? There's a market there, isn't there? So you've got to make stuff sometimes for the market. For me, the reason that I got into zombies was through Resident Evil, and the game Resident Evil was one of the first games I remember playing as a young nipper. But other than that, it was the first PlayStation game for me that just revolutionised PlayStation games in my eyes. It was way ahead of its time, and now they've made about 5 or 6 of them, and they've done too much with it. The first one for me is the best because of the plot. Not the gameplay wasn't as good as the others because they obviously had more time to figure it out. But for me, if the plot's there, the plot was better. So like, you're just ruining it by making sequels. But not the gameplay wasn't as good as the others because they obviously had more time to figure it out. But for me, if the plot's there, the plot was better. So like, you're just ruining it by making sequels. Well, in my eyes.
Mm.